Hola, estamos haciendo guacamole con Ms Castillo and Mr. Lena. And here we have some ingredients like la cebolla, el limón, el aguacate, y el tomate. And then there's salt around there, right?
Salt and pepper.
Okay. Pimienta y la sal. Oh, y jugo de limón.
With the lemon. All right, my culinary students, what Ms. Castillo and I have done is we got all of our ingredients together and we call that mise en place. So, to start, Ms. Castillo is gonna film me. I'm gonna dice the onions. I do a fine dice. So first I cut almost all the way through this way, and then almost all the way through this way. So it's all together still, somewhat. And now I'm gonna do a nice fine dice. I'm gonna cut it nice and small. Without any fingers
Getting cut.
in the guacamole. No one wants that in their guacamole.
Ms. Castillo would have cut her fingers all up in the guacamole.
So my students are working on doing all of these things. So there's a half of an onion. And do the other half the same way.
I'm going this side. Oops.
No desk feel hurt in making this guacamole.
I knocked it over.
Miss Castillo was in a rush to get the onion shot. So we just take some of these bigger chunks that I missed and rip through those.
This is like so awesome.
Yeah, so guys, this is cebollas rojo, right?
Yes, la cebolla roja.
Las cebollas rojas. And I'm wearing a glove when I'm touching the food because this is not going to be cooked. This is a ready-to-eat food. All right, so next we're going to do the avocados. So you can
Drop it all your... Go.
Good. All right, so this is how you cut an avocado. We're going to put it on a cutting board so we don't cut our hand. Come through till you touch the seed, and then slide it around until you come to the other cut and twist it like an Oreo, and it just comes apart.
Look at how
right.
nice that looks.
And then to take out the seed, you gently, maybe on the cutting board, you gently stick the heel of the knife into the seed and twist it sideways. It comes off, and then push from the top to get the seed off.
Whoa.
And that's it. Now, I'm gonna take the camera and Miss Castillo is gonna start scooping the flesh
Okay.
with a spoon. And we have a couple more avocados to go.
So. Make sure I take all of it out.
Don't wanna waste it.
That was good?
That was beautiful. All right. Now we're gonna do these.
Let's go.
All right, so we're going to cut up the cilantro as a flavoring for this. Cilantro is an herb, so we're going to do kind of what's called a chiffonade. Roll it up best we can, and then cut through it nice and fine. We wash the cilantro very good, because with the way they farm cilantro is in a very sandy soil, so a lot of times cilantro can get very sandy. Every once in a while you want to re-roll up your greens there and then come through. If you add some stem, that's fine. Cilantro's got a very soft stem.
Use all the avocados?
Now I cut it this way. I'm just gonna take with my hand and give it like a little sideways turn. I'm just gonna hit through it one more time. We got that.
El cilantro.
And then we're gonna add some of these little tomatoes. These are like cocktail tomatoes or Camparis. So we're gonna just cut them up small so they mix into our guacamole.
The cilantro smells so good.
Oh yeah, it's nice and strong. So these tomatoes are super ripe. That's why it's important to have a sharp knife so it doesn't crush the tomato. It cuts it. If you had a dull knife, we'd just be mushing these tomatoes up right now. So Ms. Castillo and I are gonna cut all these up, and then we're gonna do the limes next.
Now stop.
You got
Start
it.
it. Mhm.
All right, guys, so Castillo and I cut all these tomatoes up, and then we're gonna add the tomatoes to the guac, and then we're gonna start juicing these limes. So we cut the limes down the middle, and we're just gonna juice them. We're gonna do all of them, and then we'll check back in a minute when we taste it.
Ah, yes.
Go ahead. So
This is the fun part.
Ms. Castillo is turning chunks of avocado, tomato, and onion into guacamole.
Look at how
I'm gonna
nice
put the
it
camera
looks.
down in a second and help her mush it up to a nice smooth paste.
Okay, have fun. Have fun with the salt.
Well, you making
Have
it.
fun with
you
the
supposed to put
sal.
your own. Yeah. Something kick.
All right, guys,
Have
so
fun.
that is guacamole. Tomorrow, I believe, May 4th, they'll be eating it in
Cinco de
Spanish class.
Mayo.
Yeah, for Cinco de Mayo.
I thought May 5th.
No, Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah, you said
Yeah, May
4th.
5th. Well,
No.
May 5th. Today's May 4th.
Oh.
Tomorrow is Cinco de Mayo.
Okay.
Mañana,
All right, guys, I want to hear a full report about how it tastes.
Yes.
All right.